The Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki is in front of the National Assembly's Regional Integration Committee answering some questions on matters security. Let's listen into that.
Yeah, I just have one question. Waziri, mine is concerning the cyber threats, organized crimes, and terrorism. How does the ministry engage with other East African relevant member states to develop coherent regional policy and framework that address transition security issues? Thank you, Waziri. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Waziri, for the elaborate presentation. I draw you back to the Shirika plan that you alluded to that is waiting cabinet approval. Within the Shirika plan, you say that the refugees will enjoy some freedoms and rights and some benefits. Will you kindly maybe outline the social benefits that these refugees will enjoy? If they'll have maybe rights to voting, maybe if they have rights to marriage, so that they'll be allowed to marry or also be married in Kenya. I don't know how is this Shirika plan marrying the different diverse cultures in Kenya. How do you safeguard our social organization? Lastly, Honorable CS, before we integrate and settle refugees in Kenya, do you have a plan to settle the internally displaced people who are displaced by different causes? Thank you.
You can respond, then we can take this next round starting with information watching. So, Honorable CS, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, members, for the very, very pertinent questions and clarifications that you have sought. I'll try and respond to all of them as briefly as I can, without omitting any necessary detail. We shall eliminate the roadblocks because that is the presidential directive. We have to respect it and we will comply. It's also in the interest of the country because roadblocks are an old way of security management. Many countries, including countries younger than Kenya, in many ways do not have roadblocks anymore, even on the African continent. As I have said, the policy is that roadblocks should only be mounted first with the approval of the police headquarters, and secondly, there must be a need for that roadblock. And as soon as that need is achieved, the roadblock is dismantled. I would not want to dispute what Mheshimiwa Gitari has said, and I think the Honorable Naomi. But I would want also to bring to the attention of the committee, Honorable Chair, that other than the normal traffic roadblocks, we have other roadblocks that are serving purposes beyond traffic management and purposes beyond normal enforcement of normal traffic-related offenses or even trade-related offenses. We have certain roadblocks that are permanent because they are roadblocks that are helping us to deal with the threat of terror. If you come from northeastern, for example, you realize there's a roadblock at Kanyonyo, in Mwingi, in Kitu area, just near the border police unit campus. That roadblock is permanent and it's 24 hours, and every car must stop there. Every car, even a VIP car, must stop. because that roadblock is gazetted and is one of the roadblocks that are helping in our fight against terror. If you are coming from Upper Eastern, you realize there's a roadblock at a place called Archer's Post. That one is not just a traffic roadblock. If you're coming from Tana River, Upper Coast, down to Malindi, you'll again find we have another roadblock as you enter Malindi towards Mombasa. So we have a number of roadblocks that even with the removal of the ordinary traffic management roadblocks, we must still maintain them because of the fight against terror. Otherwise, I do not want to dispute that we have others that are not serving that purpose. And we have given directive, we have cascaded the presidential directive to the National Police Service that from 1st of November, we do not want to see a roadblock except the ones that we gazette for the purpose which I have said. And there are few. And there are few. I will not again go beyond that, but I just want members to know that some of the roadblocks have a very critical purpose and they have helped us to achieve a lot. Many of the things we don't even announce, we have been able to intercept and thwart serious incidents of threats as late as 3 months ago. And those roadblocks are critical. What we can improve on, and continuously we are working on that, is to improve on the public relations and customer relations on our officers who are manning those roadblocks, so that they remain strict but very courteous. Yeah, they are very courteous. They treat you courteously. They ask you questions courteously, and they allow you to proceed without being rude or crude. That is the area we are working on to improve on the software. And I think some of the roadblocks, the reports we've been getting, even from elected leaders, are very positive. That the officers are fairly courteous, especially for the specific roadblocks that I have mentioned. The second issue, Chair.
That is the Interior Cabinet Secretary, Professor Kithure Kindiki there. He is in front of